Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4. We're playing Dithmarschen. Now, not Dithmarschen. We're the Dutch. My shirt is now orange. Represent. Looks like the English are not super keen on us sieging down all their clay. So we'll group this army up. One thing I think we will do, since England is not our rival yet, but they are... That's not true. They are our rival. Let's do this. We're going to activate Hunter-Killer mode on our fleet. And the way we do that is to drop the transports out of the fleet. And then just tell them to go on to Hunt Enemy Fleets mode. And they're going to do a good job. Atlantic, I think, is what we want, right? North Atlantic. Yeah. So with the flagship and its modifier, the HMS Hamster Wheel has the standardized signal book, +1 movement speed. Chaos has 3 maneuver. The raw +1 movement speed takes the movement speed of our entire light fleet to speed 11, which is faster than like literally anything can be. And then it multiplies multiplicatively with the maneuver bonus. So this fleet is now so fast that it will intercept literally any fleet that it wants to find. It cannot be evaded. So we'll murder all of the English Navy for a month or two, and then we will go back to trade. Yes, exactly. Activate Order 66. Get our army together. We're like completely out of manpower. Look at that, see? Just bam, it's just like, oh, found you, gotcha, dead. Intercepted another fleet, 26 transports, 2 light ships. Murder all of the English. We could activate stuff here, trade things and things. I think we just basically want to go into some defensive terrain with high supply. 25, 30... let's go to the Marsh of Norfolk. It's behind a river. We'll just park the army over there. Oh, missed loot tick. Whoops. Okay, so we killed some stuff. That's fine. Oh, hey, he picked up movement speed. Chaos knows what's up. When you're doing this, you need to be cautious and actually make sure that you don't actually intercept and capture any ships. Otherwise, they will just end up slowing the whole fleet down. Let's consolidate. Let's put together... highest maneuver guy, Trenchfoot, for the extra maneuver. It's not a huge amount of attrition. In fact, it's technically rounding down to 0, but still showing like there's attrition. Dutch campaign either means lots of mercs or constantly running out of men. Well, we have ways of gaining manpower, so we will use them. We're being besieged by Provence for some reason. You know what? I think that we've already done our damage over here. I think rather than even dealing with this, I'm just going to retreat. We'll go get rid of this problem. A city demands a seat in parliament. Alright, it's fine. What are you doing? Just do it the right... Oh, you've already picked him up. My bad. My bad. You did exactly what I wanted. Cool. Truce with our subjects has expired. So, the game plan for the coalition, I think I talked about it a little bit before the stream started, before the episode started. Got 2 routes. It's time for us to go after the... It's time for us to go after the Danes again. Even without protecting trade, we're actually at 80% control of the Netherlands node, but that's mostly because of the occupations we have right now. Let's transfer this fort to one of the subjects that we're transferring trade from. Probably Switzerland, since he's one of our marches. I don't think there's another fort here, was there? No. How are things in Hemmingstedt? Hemmingstedt is looking pretty nice. Hemmingstedt has 32 dev, 14, 12, 6. We do have the Dutch shipbuilding industry, but we don't. I don't know why we're not getting the modifier. Someone had mentioned that if we move our capital to Hemmingstedt, that we would get an event that makes the development cost -25. And we just don't have it. Prussia became an OPM? No, Prussia's our subject, and they're over there. And yes, they are a march, and they're awesome. They can field, with one province, only 5 troops. But they're doing it. It's a decision. Is that why we don't have it? Ah, land reclamation in Holland. There we go. Thank you. Finally, an answer to the question. Admin Tech 13, 50 admin points. We get local development cost minus 25. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're just going to go back to protecting trade and basically doing nothing for a while. We need to get our manpower back up. France calling us in this war is really annoying. We're very safe in this location, so we'll just drill. We've got multiple forts that protect us. No one can get to this location. I missed innovativeness? That's true. The innovativeness was available for dip, and then it disappeared very recently, within the last couple months. My bad. Oh well, more dev. We're alright. It's alright. No. No, you're right. 1444. We just gotta start over. Campaign's ruined. Here's the Clavies is up. People are like super mad at us, so we're gonna have to deal with this this coalition. So we need this war to end because we want to call France into a war against Burgundy and co-belligerent Aachen. We're gonna take advantage of a... I would call it an exploit, really. We're gonna exploit the coalition mechanics to separate peace coalition members, even though you're not supposed to be able to do that. We've done this before in plenty of campaigns, but showing it again I think is going to be worthwhile. However, we need France to end his war. So, I mean, technically he does want land in England, so I think that might be what's keeping him in the war. I'm going to transfer this to France because I want to make sure he doesn't give anything to me. Because he has granted us multiple provinces, which is really annoying. All occupied by France. You have Provence 100% occupied. We have one province over here. I haven't indicated that I desire this land, so he's not really sure what he's doing. He could be trying to get land from England. Ghent or Riot. Please take Ghent in that war. Oh, Ghent with Burgundy? Definitely, we will. Since we'll be dismantling the vast majority of the people who could join a coalition against us, we will definitely be doing stuff. Wait, we have another army somewhere? Whoops. Forgot about this one. Whoopsies. I was gonna say. We're real weak right now. I feel bad. Wait, never mind. We're fine. We got another 32,000. We got double. We got. I was looking at this and I'm like, wait, 20 artillery. We only have 12. No, we're good. We're good. Border friction. France's opinion goes down. Netherlands loses their claim on Cambrai. I mean, that's part of our trade nodes, so I'm gonna spend Diplo points. I don't want to lose opinion with France. I don't like the idea of spending Diplo points, but, you know, keeping France friendly is actually pretty important to me. In fact, we bumped trust once. We need favors, though, I think, to call him in. Hopefully that army will get sack wiped, and France will just decide soon that he doesn't want to be in this war. It's like, ugh, man, you still, oh my god. Switzerland still doesn't have the 5th defensive idea for fort defensiveness. They're so bad. 30k people, what are we, a joke to you? Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna go back to drilling. That's right, France, we drilled during war. Or I guess we could go loot. But no, drill's more important. We need to get our professionalism maxed out so that we have more siege ability stacking. Arumba, I'd love to see him do the math on that because I gotta be honest, taking tech ahead of time feels dirty to me. Okay, I wanna read the rest of your discussion for a sec. I thought he said 3 years at a time it's worth it to take innovativeness. Yes, so, exclamation in chat right now if you're in Twitch, exclamation sheets, S-H-E-E-T-S. exclamation sheets. Should give you a link to a public Dropbox that you can go to that has all of the spreadsheets we've ever done while streaming. And there is a sheet in there about innovativeness. It's not as clear if you're just looking at it by yourself, but if you know what you're doing, you can go in there and look at it. But basically, we did the math on it, and assuming we're talking about the beginning of a campaign, if you're able to take tech 3 years ahead of time or less, you should always do it, even with a penalty, because the innovativeness will pay for itself due to the discounts on tech, ideas, development, significant things. Like, notice how if I do debates, all of the clicks are no longer 10 monarch points for these, it's 9. Because you're able to round down due to a little bit of innovativeness. Like, it adds up. It's surprising. And sometimes, just for the sake of efficiency, it's better to just take it, I think. Should we? Maybe we should just declare the war on Burgundy ourselves and not wait. You think we can beat the coalition by ourselves? We beat Burgundy and all that on our own with 3,000 manpower. I gotta admit, that looks a little dicey. However, most of the people are one province miners, and we're super good at sieges, so we could knock out... I bet we could knock out Aachen, Hesse, Frankfurt, Ulm, Memmingen, Augsburg, like all this crap. Probably within the first 6 months to a year. Then after that, it's pretty much just Brunswick-Saxony, and Saxony would be... They would have the largest army. For sure. We could position ourselves to stack wipe like Bremen, knock him out quickly. I think it's actually doable. Get the armies balanced. Got 234 stacks. I wanna update our templates, I think. So at this point, yeah, actually siege stacks I think are still gonna be 10/10s. And then we want a combat stack. Let's build a combat stack properly, I think. Combat width's only 27. We want a full combat width stack. Next tech, we're not gaining combat width, so let's build a 27 combat width stack. We're gonna want 27 combat width. It's gonna have 4 cav, so that's gonna be like 23, 4. We have the economy, I think, to support more back row. Let's go up to like 20 in the back row. So this will be what we try to put together for primary combat engagements. Arumba, have you decided if you're going to punish France by giving them some of their clay in the coalition war? No, I don't think that's going to work, actually. I was reevaluating it a little bit, and unfortunately France has so much force limit and so much income that I don't think that they would lose. And you can't give away land from an ally if their land is not occupied. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Goddamn France is landing 40k troops in England. I mean, look at this guy. It's nuts. He's got 49, he's got 41 transports. That's a strong France. You know what I think we might actually do? Let's reload the save. France has 83 war score against Provence with 100% occupation. He didn't co-belligerent England. So even though he wants some of England's land, just reloading the save might cause him to peace out with the war leader Provence, because he's got enough to get everything he wants. 57k staying together? Nope. What I'll usually do, Gordon, is I take the combat stack and like merge our entire army onto a single province, use the T key to pull up the template interface, grab a combat stack, send it off, but split it, double general, and then the combat stacks move adjacent to each other. You have half of a stack in one province, half of the stack in an adjacent province, and they path together, and then you put them together right before an engagement. That way you avoid the attrition ticks. At this point, I can't transfer London because it's being sieged, I believe. Actually, while there's a battle, we might be able to. No. Yeah, it's being sieged, so we can't stop it. Let's hope that he pieces out. We're not going to worry about these. We're not worried about the fact that we're over the leader limit. Meldorf looted. Huh? Excuse me? What the fuck, France? they just looted the shit out of Dithmarschen. I was like, wait a minute, France looted us, huh? What? I mean, that's pretty brutal. It's not like we had prosperity or anything, so whatever. But I'm not. He chose to take. I mean, okay, he took the middle option. He didn't take the professionalism option, and he didn't take the 100% devastation option. But man, this France, yeah, he's something else. Gotta say. Let's go ahead and transfer London. Maybe. I mean, maybe he takes London. Whatever. We're grabbing the 28th. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna grab... We have 21 transports. We'll just take... what do you got there? That is a 10 in the front, so we'll grab 10 infantry... Let's grab Mr. Tweenus. We can use our little trick here. We can actually ferry the army over while protecting trade and still get our monthly protect trade value. Nice. Our efforts have paid off. While drilling the first army, Archmill has improved his shock skill, making him even better. Hopefully we can stack wipe this. We'll transfer it to France. I do want to just get this done. Transfer this to us and then to France. We do have Boku ducats, so if we want to peace out... Sorry, if we want to just merc up, we could. I think we'll start spying on Burgundy for the siege ability. Also, actually, rather than improving with Ulm, I'd rather just spy on England, Denmark. You know, Denmark's not in the coalition. He is allied to Saxony. That actually might work. You know what? Maybe we don't need France. Think about this. What if we do this? I don't like the idea of Burgundy plus the entire coalition, mostly because of Saxony. But if we attack Denmark right now, we can separate peace Saxony, which gives them a truce, which knocks them out of the coalition. We can easily beat Denmark by ourselves. So we just go attack Denmark, and then after that, we do the Burgundy plus coalition thing. Should I be drilling with every general to increase the stats on all of them? The chance to gain a stat point is based on the percentage of your army force limit that they are drilling. So it says yearly chance to increase, yearly chance of skill increase for Archmill 3.86%. If you look at the percentage of our land force limit that he has control of, he's got a 34 stack out of 86. Oh, sorry, your calculator. 34 divided by 86. He's got 39.5% of our force limit. And a 3.86% chance. That is basically, I believe it's, I think that max, if you drill 100% of the force limit, you have a 10% chance of increasing your skill. So, spreading it out doesn't actually increase your likelihood of gaining more stats. Kind of. Technically, having more chances is probably still better for average generation, but you can also kind of balance it, like go for your best general because you want your general to get slightly better. Like Trenchfoot should be drilling because if he picks up another shock pip, he's a god. Yeah, I think we do stop drilling and Unser now joined the coalition as well. That's fine. You agree with what I said, more rolls increases the likelihood of the average, but if you concentrate, you get more of an edge. Exactly, yeah. That's why generally I like to stack it with my best general, but I usually actually go for stacking as just as many people as will fit on a single province, just for convenience. Alright, so I think we're marching up to here, and I think we're going to declare on Denmark and focus on killing Mr. Saxony as quickly and brutally as possible. The fact that we have really low manpower is a concern. I think we need to go down to about like a 14 in the front. Maybe a little bit more. Let's do 16. I want to pull some of the infantry off of each of these. And just have them continue to drill. I feel like like a 35 stack or 34 stack or whatever's too large for the supply of this area. And we're still too large, in fact. 24 is about... Alright, let's go down to a 14. I want Trenchfoot here. I want Tweenus, which means you, Archmill, are going to maneuver. Okay. Alright, a little bit disorganized for the first episode, but what is this? It is what it is. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around on Twitch, and I'll be back in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.